Greetings YouTube friends, welcome to the 5th day of Props and Wheels 10-day mini drone review challenge. Today we have something a little different. We have Holy Stone HS370. I got this drone from eBay a while back for $35, free shipping, and with the tax it was a little over $37. Why is it more expensive? Because it also has a camera. It's a camera drone. And currently it is listed as $50 on eBay. You can find from various sellers. Holy Stone is a better known brand of higher quality, more top-end brand, and I have high expectations of this drone. Let's open the package and see what is inside. Well, it looks like very nice complete package. We have this nice good sized controller, transmitter, and by the way, this is a fake antenna. You can remove it and put your phone holder here. They switch very easily. It just like clicks in. And then of course we have the drone. It is not foldable, but that's okay. I like the shape of it. And it comes also with these propeller protectors. You can just install them. Looks like they go in like this. Over here they click in. I mean, if you are new to the hobby, these are good to put on. But if you are flying it outside, I wouldn't put them on. The reason is, if you get this into a tree, it becomes a Christmas ornament. It just hangs from these. And if they don't have it, if it doesn't have these protectors, the likelihood of hanging is less. But if you are flying indoors, definitely by all means put these on. It came with 2 batteries. These are modular batteries, proprietary I'm assuming. So if you want to get more batteries, you have to buy it from Holy Stone. And it's good and bad at the same time because it makes battery installation very easy. Just push it in. Just goes in and then clicks, but at the same time you only can buy these from Holy Stone or their sellers. Amazingly, it came with not 1 but 2 chargers, and these are again specific chargers for these. It goes in like that. It's not one of the regular plugs. And then 1 set of spare propellers, a small screwdriver, a little pamphlet about the battery caution in different languages, and finally the instruction manual. And I had Holy Stone brand before, and they usually have very good illustrations, great explanations, colored inside, so it's a high quality. You can tell the quality of this just looking how it has been packaged, how it has been presented. And finally, there are some screws. I'm assuming these are spare screws in case you have to remove the propellers and any of the parts and then lose them somehow. You use these extra screws. Let's check what type of batteries this takes and how many. The battery compartment is held in place by a small screw, and this takes, amazingly, 2 AAA batteries. I guess it doesn't require too much power. And right now what I'm going to do is connect the batteries, and actually both of them, for charging, and then start reading the manual, because I'm going to need that. I'm assuming I will have to download an app on my phone. I don't see a slot for SD or micro SD card, so it will be sending the videos and photos that you are taking directly to your phone's memory. I'm going to use one of the partially charged batteries to show you some of the functionality. By the way, battery goes like this, so this larger tab goes to the top. from the back of the drone. The front of the drone is where the red propellers are. And make sure if you break them, these two are not the same. They're all four are unique in color and in the rotation. So make sure that you replace the broken one with the correct one. For example, this one says B1, this one says A1, and this is the black one A2, and this is B2. So make sure it's not just red, replace any red. There are two different types of reds and two different types of blacks. So to turn it on, you long press this power button on top, and the light will start blinking, and then you turn on the transmitter. Now this light is blinking as well. In order to pair them, to bind them, you go all the way up with the left control stick and then all the way down. So the blinking change a little bit, and then it will do beep beep. So now it is bound. But you have to, every time you turn it on, you should do a gyro calibration. If you crash, if you hit something, you should do a gyro calibration. To do the gyro calibration on this one, you need to push both sticks to the lower left-hand corner like this. And it will beep and the light on the drone will blink a couple times. Now the gyro is being calibrated. Can we fly it? Let's try it out. Nothing is happening. The reason is, first you need to arm the motors. This is a safety feature. And to be able to do that, you either pull these down and out like this, and then you can stop it again, or inwards and down and inwards. So it is a good feature, and then they will be just spinning on the really low speed idle mode. And there are several different options. So first of all, I really like that 3 of the controls have trims. Everything except throttle, or actually this is not a throttle control, this is the altitude control, because it has a barometer where you set the altitude. You do not set the throttle to go up and down. You are not modulating the throttle. If you push it a little bit, it will go up like that. If you push it down a couple times, every time it will come down a little bit. If you hold it, this will keep rising. If you hold it down, this will keep descending. So it is altitude control. You are not controlling the throttle. It is adjusting the throttle to keep it at a certain altitude. The right-left bank and front-forward bank, they all have trims, and also the rotation, right-left rotation have trims as well here. So it is super helpful. And then there are a lot of functions on this one. This is the return to home button. So if you press this, suppose you took off in this orientation, right? If you press this button, it will come back on the opposite way it took off. If you rotate it, and it should come back still in that direction that you took off from. But if you turn yourself like this and you're flying this way, now that's not going to work. So you should always be facing in the direction you originally took off from for this to work. And when it comes towards you, around you, then you hit the stick back and forward. I think with this one, stick back and forward to stop it from coming. If you don't stop it, it will keep going. This is emergency stop. I'm going to test it later. Is it just one short click or a longer click? This is one key takeoff and land buttons. So once you arm and then press one of the takeoff, it will take off, and when it's flying, press land, it will land. And then here are the photo and video buttons. Once you connect your drone to your phone app, by the way, I already downloaded the app, I will show you momentarily. Then one press to the photo button on top will take a picture, and one press to the video button will start recording a video, and you press it again, it will stop. This is the headless mode. So if you took off this way, right, the front is facing this way, you took off, no matter how you rotate the drone, when you go this way, it will go that. And then when you pull it left, it will go left. It doesn't matter which orientation it is. Use headless mode only if you are not planning to do this hobby for a long time. Maybe you are just trying it out and you want to have fun, fly around, try it. But if you are getting into the hobby of flying RC drones, don't use headless mode, because you will never learn how to properly orient the drone. When it's coming towards you, right becomes left, its left becomes your right, so you will get confused. Learn the way you are supposed to do, which is imagine yourself sitting in the cockpit of the drone and then modulate your direction according to that. It is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a long time. If you have a simulator, practice on a simulator. It will save you grief. I'm serious. In the middle, just below that red LED, is the speed button. So you can select between low, medium, and high speeds. You know, you press, it should turn on at the low speed. Oh, actually it started in the medium speed. So I press this once, 3 beeps mean it's the highest speed. I press again, it is 1 beep. So it came down to slow. Press it again, took 2 beeps, it's in the medium. So make sure that you know this. When you turn it on, it is in the medium speed mode. So to go back to the low, you have to press this twice and hear just 1 beep. Now you can fly it indoors. It will react slower to the controls. And finally, this is the flip function. Usually you press this, it will start beeping, and then depending which way you move the right hand stick, it will flip around that direction. For example, if it is facing like this, right, you are flying it this way, and then you press the flip button, it's beeping, and you push this forward, it's going to do front flip. And then if you pull it backward, it will do back flip, and vice versa for the right and left. So, very nice so far, high quality. I put on the prop protectors because I'm not familiar with the flying of this drone, and I'm in close quarters, indoors, with a low ceiling height, and I want to protect the propellers. So I added them. Later I may take them off. But let's do a quick test flight indoors. I turned on the drone. Let's go through the binding process. So turn on the transmitter, go up and down on the altitude stick, and then the lights stop blinking. Let's do the calibration. Calibration is done. Let's start the motors, unlock the motors, and then let's go up. And hands off, very hands off. Let's bring it a little closer so you can see it. Very stable. Maybe just drifting slightly, but that's normal. The propellers, the air from the propellers, we are in the close quarters creating its own air currents. And let's put it in the high speed. So this is the highest speed. It's going pretty quickly. And then let's one more press. This is the slowest speed. I'm going full speed ahead to the side, side to side. And let's bring it back to the medium speed. And side to side. Let's try the headless mode over here. So it's doing that funky, quick to blinking. So rotate it the other way, it's still coming towards me. Rotate sideways, it's still coming towards me when I pull this. Do you see? It doesn't matter which way you are going, like it can be rotating like this. It is going to go like that. So let's come out of the headless mode and let's try the return function, which is this button over here. This one. It is coming, and to stop it, you just move the right joystick and it will stop. So it's working. It is going to work though if it is sideways, for example. Or it's going, yeah, it is still coming the correct way. That's good, that's good. So it is working no matter what your orientation is. Maybe facing you like this, and then you hit it, it's still going to come correctly towards you. That's perfect, really happy. Let's try the auto land function. So this is the land button. No, that's the emergency stop. I'm sorry, this is the land. I'm glad it didn't stop, so. Okay, and then now take off. Probably it's not going to work if I just hit because I have not unlocked it. I can also unlock it by pulling these low and middle, so it's unlocked. Very good. Anything else we want to test? Takeoff, landing. Okay, I'm going to test the emergency stop, but when we are actually very close to the ground, because I don't want it to fall too high. And so long press, you press it about 2-3 seconds and it will come down. All right, I think we have tested everything, and next I'm going to download the phone app and start taking some videos. So I downloaded this HSFPV V2 app. I'm screen capturing, so I should be able to show it to you. Before I get that started, I need to bind to the Wi-Fi network provided by the drone. So let's turn on the drone and then go through the process of binding to it. It's all good, and let's do the calibration as well. Is it good? Yeah, it is good. It's working. So now I'm just going to go to the networks, the Wi-Fi networks, and see what is on. Holy Stone FPV 44A58C. Okay, let's connect to that one. Good, it is connected. Done. Come back and start this HSFPV V2 app. Now here on the, okay, internet may not be available, I don't care. So there are, I think, several models, 3 models on the screen. So this is ours, HS370, and I'm going to select that, and I'm just guessing. Yes, please allow and record audio. My location as well, that's fine. All right, so we have some video. All right, hey, how are you doing? Okay, right now it's not recording, but let me take a picture by pressing the photo button. Let's see. Will you take it? Oh, no, I pressed the video, so it's taking my video. All right, let's stop it. There should be something blinking. As you see, the light on the back is slowly blinking, and that means it is taking a video. And press it again, it should stop. And here I'm seeing it's stopped as well. I can also take pictures, start video from here. Press this video button. It is recording right now. Hello again. Stop that. And then I'm going to try the photo. Smile, right? Okay, it took a picture. So let's try it again here from the phone control. Oh, pressed the wrong button. No. Yeah, I want the photo. And took a picture. All right, let's take this fake antenna off and put the phone holder, and without hitting any of my phone's buttons, let's install this and let's fly it over here. Okay, it's ready to go. And I'm going to, by pressing that video button again, I'm going to start the video taking. All right, and then let's arm the motors. And let's do this. I'm going to put it in the calm, slow mode. Let's go towards me and a little higher maybe, so you can see my face actually, not my feet only. Here I am, I think. Let's bring it back. It's too close to the... It's drifting a little bit, because it's too close to the ceiling. But you can see me probably. Let's rotate it around slowly. And bring it down so you can see it in the other camera as well. And go forward, rotate, come back, do a little bit like slow passes around us. Turn it around, say hello, and land. Well, this is excellent. And let's... Okay, stopped it, and now I can stop taking the video. And then maybe take a couple pictures, why not? I just have to remember the picture taking is the other button, the top one. Let's get into the frame a little bit better. Maybe my face as well. Should I go down? Yeah, it's getting a little too close to the ceiling for my comfort. So here we go. Okay, here are the pictures. Let's land it. There was the one key landing function. Here we go. It's landing itself and perfect. Alright. So, let's do a quick recap before we go outside. So far, what are my initial impressions? I'm extremely impressed. I was hoping I'll be impressed because I know the Holy Stone brand. I had another review as one of the smaller drones, not camera, but I wasn't expecting just setting up the app on my phone and then taking videos, pictures would be this easy. Because I tried other brands and they were finicky. This is seamless, it's very easy. It took me like 2 minutes to get it up and running. And the instructions are very clear. They provided QR codes here for iPhones and Android phones. You just open your camera and then scan that and it will take you to the correct app on the store. Excellent. It came with 2 batteries. That's great. I may end up buying more batteries. So this is going to be a long review. I apologize for that, but there is so much to cover on this little drone that I got for $35. I'm really impressed, and I think it's a great deal if you are just starting, taking pictures and videos with a little drone. It is not going to be artistic quality, but you are going to have fun, believe me. All right, the next is outside flight test. See you there.
Alright, we are outside in local park. It is around 7:30. We couldn't do the flight earlier. It was very windy. Even now it is around 12-13 miles per hour. That's what my weather app shows. So I adjusted everything and hopefully the video will work. So I'm going to press this button on the bottom, video button, and this should say it is actually videotaping right now to my phone. And hopefully the wind won't be too bad, and the light I see it's blinking, the red light. Okay, let's take off. Oh, I have to, start the... Alright, it's already fighting the wind and I may have to change the speed. So this is speed number 3. Probably, you can tell it's fighting the wind. Although not bad, but it is blowing. And I'm sure the video is all jittery. Let's turn it around a little bit and then come towards me. I don't know if the altitude is okay. I cannot fly and look at my cell phone's screen at the same time, and hopefully it is giving you some footage, not of my legs but my face a little bit. Yeah, the wind is kind of pushing it out. So since this is not a GPS drone, it is difficult to hold it in one location in the wind. Is close enough? Probably. And let's go up a little bit and see how bad the wind is. Now going that way is not a problem, but coming back may be an issue. Actually, it's going pretty good. This is full throttle. Rotating it around and bring it back. Okay, it is all the way back and then the wind is pushing and I'm trying to bring it back. The wind kind of took it away from me a little bit. It is struggling. I'm full throttle backwards and it is struggling. Maybe get it a little closer. Yeah, wind keeps changing. But hey, if it can fly in this wind, it can fly almost any other condition. So it is breezy and it's not constant wind. And in this area, in this park, there are a lot of obstacles around, trees as well as homes, and it makes it turbulent. There are pockets where it's worse, there are pockets that are better, but it is difficult to kind of adjust for everything. And I have another two friends coming. I think they are attracted to the drone. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a good drone flyer. I'm still learning, especially in the wind. I think I have the orientation nailed down, but it's just because it's on high rate, it rotates too quickly on me. So I'm trying to stabilize it and so that we can just see a little bit of better footage, but I think this is going to make him nauseous, the footage from the camera. Let's try to get the dogs over here, just to make it a little more fun. Okay, alright, the final verdict. I really like this little drone.
I like it a lot.
This cannot be your first drone. Actually, I changed that. This can be your first drone because you can learn to fly it indoors. And I highly recommend learning to fly it indoors or when there is zero, dead wind. So, because it does altitude hold and it is quite stable. And you can just fly it in the low speed mode until you feel comfortable with it. It is perfect for that. So, yes, it can be your first drone, but it is better to practice on a cheaper one with altitude hold and all that before graduating into something. This is slightly larger than mini drones in terms of size. So yes, I highly recommend it. I love Holy Stone. This is my second Holy Stone drone and I'm going to land it now because it's getting me tired from just constantly modulating all the full control right now. And let's see if I can actually land on that helipad. And I did. Okay, I don't know how much of it you saw because it is difficult to tell where this head camera is looking. Let me stop the video here. Hopefully it came out pretty good. And yes, highly recommended. I love it. The size, the design, everything. And it is a little expensive right now. It is selling for $50, at least on eBay. Look somewhere else. You should be able to find, I found for $35 plus free shipping plus tax for $37. I got that. And 2 batteries. I haven't even used the second battery. It has been flying probably about 5-6 minutes. That's what the video counter showed. Perfect. I was working it at high wind. So definitely, I think in calm wind, they definitely can fly 7 minutes as advertised. Alright folks, thank you very much for watching. Wait for the day number 6 tomorrow. Another surprise, another mini drone. And hope to see you then. Take care, bye-bye.